went to. They lied to you all week. None of them are British on this boat. They think it sounds better if you're from Britain. I looked at it at rehearsal. They got a little button here on the microphone. It says Brit, it says American. You press Brit, and you talk like this. You press this button, and you're from Brooklyn right away. No problem. I have to tell you, I've been having a fantastic time. But I made a few notes of things that have happened to me. I would have put it to memory, but it would interfere with my eating schedule. Anyway, the Love Boat. It has such a nice ring to it. The Love Boat. Oh my. I get on board. Guy comes to me and he said, "Can I show you to your stateroom, please?" I said, "Sure, take me there." He said, "We want to make you feel at home." He opens the door. I felt at home. I thought I was in my walk-in closet. I mean, how many walk-in closets have a bathroom and a bed? It was terrific. Anyway, I had one of those cheap rooms, you know, no windows. Inside, the inside stateroom, they call it. They close the door, it's pitch black. You can't see a thing. I think I'm in there with my wife. So I said, you know, we've got an hour. We've got at least an hour before they bring bags. It's the Love Boat. Why don't we get started? So, in the dark, I hear, "Oh, that's a great idea. Why don't we get started?" I hear this jumping around. I turned on the light to make sure I was in the room with my wife. Anyway, my kids are out here, so I don't want to tell you what happened next. But at the moment of ecstasy, you guys know what that is.
Oy vey.
The moment of ecstasy.
That's when we win a bingo.
Right. I hear bells ringing. I see lights flashing. I says, "It's the Love Boat. I've achieved nirvana. Lights are flashing, bells are ringing. This is absolutely fantastic." And then the bubble burst. After the bells, I heard, "This is your captain. The boat is secure. We'll be sailing in a few minutes." And after the lights went off, I heard, "Hello, would you like a photo of this remembering moment that you just had here in the cabin?" I can tell you, I have never, the last time I had my pictures taken so much is when I stole a car. Wherever you go, I went into John. Now this is the truth. I went into John, I checked every stall. Then I went into the one I wanted. Can you picture sitting in the stall, and all of a sudden somebody peeks over, he goes, "Hello, would you like a picture of this memorable time?" God, I was hoping they'd run out of film. They should change the name of this boat to the Princess Kmart. Every 10 minutes. "Hello, there's a special on the deck, t-shirt $6.99. 7 o'clock special, watches $14.99. Get the heck. I have to tell you, my wife likes to shop. I haven't seen her since that other memorable moment. Do you know, this is true. Do you know, she does not come to the cabin at night. She goes and shops all day. And then, of course, she knows there's going to be a special, and she has to be first. She sleeps out there with all her packages on the other night, I felt bad for her. It was kind of cold. I took a blanket out there, and as I'm walking, there's 2 ladies walking in front of me, and one says, "Oh, look, Mabel, a bag lady on the Princess."
Bridge here.
What do you mean? Anyway, I have to tell you, the other morning, we pulled into Cozumel. I went in for breakfast. I sit down next to this couple. They didn't want to dirty all the tables, so they put them to somebody I don't know. Their name was Harry and Alice. The waiter comes over, he pours the water. Harry grabs for the water. "Don't you touch that water," she says. "Put it down, don't even get it on your fingers." He says, "How Alice, what's wrong? I just want to take a drink of water. Don't you know where we are? Yeah, we're in Mexico. I told you in Mexico we don't drink the water. I must have pushed the wrong button. She sounded British, but I think she was from Kansas. I like to shop, too. I like to shop. I went into Cozumel, and I get off the boat. I walk down the pier. I mean, it was really terrific. I go into the first shop, and I wanted to show them I can speak Spanish. I'm going to be on even keel. ¿Cuánto cuesta este? Me quiero. Barata precios. He says, senor, you viaja y crucero? Did I come on a cruise boat? I'm standing there wearing this stupid hat, a shirt that says Jamaica, just been there, a sunburn that makes a lobster look good, and he wants to know if I just got off the cruise boat. No! I swam. Oh, senor! For swimmers, we give you a 10% discount! So I figured I could do better in another shop. I walk next door. The guy says to me, "Oh, senor, you come off the cruise boat." I says, "No, I drove." "From where?" I says, "Fort Lauderdale." "You drove all the way from Fort Lauderdale. How did you find us?" I says, "I followed the boat." He says, "Oh my God." He says, "You followed the boat? You get 50% in this winter." I was doing better. I'll stop right there. I'm closing up. You said 3 minutes. You don't know you give me a microphone, I do 20. I have a daughter with me. My daughter is naive. She really is. She now wants to crawl under the seat right down front there. She says to me the other day, and it's true, she said, "How do they get so much water and fuel on the boat?" So I said, "Well, water, they have big tanks. And fuel, they recycle the food." How do they recycle the food? Seriously. And she thinks I'm, telling the truth. What the hell? I'm her father. She's got to believe me. Okay. I says, they feed you so much. That's why. And when you eat a lot, to be delicate, you get a little flatulence. I says, they have special things in the ceilings that suck it up. And it comes out as fuel. Well, Harry and Alice from the dining room was standing next to me. And she says, "Harry, you go upstairs and eat more. I don't want to be stranded at sea." Anyway, I have to finish up because Stephanie's going to kill me. But in Jamaica, my wife and I rented a taxi cab. We went all over the island. Every place he stopped, somebody came running over to us to sing to her. Can I get a little calypso music? Wake up back there, you didn't expect that. "Hey, the banana boat is here, I'm the banana boat man, the banana boat." Wherever we went, she heard this song. Finally, the last stop, the cab stops, and from the other side of the parking lot comes running this guy with the guitar. "I'm the banana boat man, I'm the banana boat man." And to tell you the truth, she says to me, "Marty, please, I've heard it enough, Marty, please, tell him I have a headache." And I said, "Maxine, he only wants to sing to you, he doesn't want to screw you."
Coming over there.
Like having a father like that?
Stephanie, contact the bridge. I know it. I lost complete control of the show. Here we go. Oh, you know what? How about another poem?